Hi everyone and welcome to Dystopian Simulation Radio. I'm your host Linz.
And I'm also here, Chris.
Hello Chris, how's it going?
It's good. It's good. It's been hot here in the UK.
Same here. Horrible. Yeah. I mean, nice and then torturous. Yesterday I actually thought I was dying and no amount of sun lollies could save me.
What have you been getting up to over there in Sweden?
What temperature?
Yeah.
Oh, like over 30. I think one day it was like 32, maybe 33.
For our US listeners, that's like 89, 90.
Horrible. How about there?
I mean, in the south of the UK, it's been getting up to like 35, which is like 95 Fahrenheit.
We don't have aircon, most of us American listeners, so God.
But, yeah, where I am, it's not been too bad. It's been about like 25, 77.
Oh God, I'm so jealous. It's about that today, and that feels tolerable. So
it's quite Jesus cold Christ. Today. I do have a penchant, as you know, for a good old Hawaiian shirt. I am wearing one today, and I'm like, oh, it's a bit cold.
Hawaiian shirt.
I could cut glass.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say cardigan.
A Hawaiian cardigan.
They probably don't make those, but they should.
Go to our merch store now to buy your Hawaiian cardigans in time for Christmas.
Just got Bob's Balls pattern on it.
We are running that joke into the ground, aren't we? It's like 117 episodes later.
Yeah, but it was the first one, so we have to.
There do seem to be Hawaiian cardigans available.
Damn.
But I don't know. They're not like, Ganzis, like proper Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, but I can see you like wearing that in winter in the lead up to Christmas when it's just too early to wear the Christmas sweater.
Absolutely.
Hawaiian cardigan, I want to see you in it this fall.
I'll get one. I've not yet been to Hawaii, but I would like to go very much.
Yeah, I never thought about it, but it does look really nice.
I mean, it's got everything that you want. It's got beaches, it's got a beautiful culture, Dog the Bounty Hunter. I mean, what more could you ask for? Bounty Hunter.
True.
So anyway,
Christ. Yes. Right, we are on a little bit of a time crunch, aren't we?
We are. We have got a timer set. So what case do we have today?
Right. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to artist, genius, self-proclaimed genius.
Oh, you're welcome.
And fan of the show, Michael, who created the thumbnail for this episode. And you can see his work on Instagram, and that's at Dreams of Ego. So thank you very much, Michael. He very kindly made us a thumbnail off the back of that whole getting listeners to draw thumbnails thing that we talked about. People actually want to do it, so that's kind of nice. So if anyone's listening and you want to draw the thumbnail and have a mention or just a shout out, just DM us on Instagram at d.s.radio and you can submit it, we'll use it, and we'll tag basically anything you want. So
would you like to take a job away from me? Would you like to be unpaid for that privilege? Apply for the DSS?
No, but people just thought it was fun, I think, to it's nothing that you're going to spend hours on. You could draw little stick figures. Your artwork doesn't have to be good, just has to be there. And I'm always there to do one, so. But anyways, Chris, Let's get into it. We're on the time crunch and we will gum flap if we don't just move forward. So, Chris, we have been searching for the truth for some years now.
We know it's out there.
We've always believed it's out there.
We want to believe.
But the more we search, the more we kind of seems like we debunk, right? And sadly, the less we believe. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself here.
We have had a more cynical turn, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I would go as far as to say that I believed in the supernatural and ETs less than I did at the start of this podcast. So we promised the people, when we started, Chris, we promised the people that we would bring them evidence. And God damn it, today, I come to you with just that. I have found the case that will make you believe again. No drawings, no reenactments. Nope, just photographic fucking evidence.
Well, I can't
fake.
I can't wait for this, because the last time you said this, it was like a door creaking in an Airbnb.
Listen, Chris. I know that one time it wasn't the best evidence, right? But I swear to God, I come to you today with photographic evidence.
I can't wait to see
you can't fake. You can't fake it.
No, AI does not exist.
I know I sound sarcastic and like I'm making a joke, but I'm not. You're going to see. So we're going to take it back to 1973. What was happening in 1973, Chris?
The hippie movement was over, and people were still getting used to flares.
Exactly.
The whole country ground to a halt, trying to understand these are like individual dresses for each leg. What's going on?
Well, Pink Floyd released Dark Side of the Moon. Skylab space station was launched into orbit. The Paris Peace Accords were signed, ending direct US military involvement in Vietnam. And a man named Jeff Greenhaw had an experience that would change his life forever.
Sorry, Greenhaw.
Greenhaw, like yeehaw, but green.
How's that spelled?
Green, Haw.
Like yeehaw.
Like yeehaw, but green.
Okay, Greenhaw. Okay,
Greenhaw.
Sorry, I was like, Greenhaw.
Not haw. How dare you? He's a lovely man, okay? And you're going to find out. Who is Jeff Greenhaw? Well, in 1973, he resided in Alabama and was the Falkville police chief. I'm going to send you a picture of him so you can describe him to the listeners, Chris.
Let me see that boy. See that gorgeous Greenhaw.
Gorgeous Greenhaw. He is a bit gorgeous. Here he is, Chris.
Oh. Okay, so we have a photograph here. It looks potentially like it might be a copy from a newspaper article. It's quite sort of I don't know what the phrase is, but it's made of dots. The image,
halftone.
Yeah, he's a police officer of some description or security. He's got a badge on. He's got a good old Old Glory on his shoulder there. He's got a police badge. He's holding a camera, an old school camera, and he's looking wistfully off to the distance. He's not what I would call like a lump of hunk, but he's definitely a chunk of hunk.
A what?
He's not a lump of hunk, but he's a chunk of hunk.
I thought you said a lump of hunk. I was like, what does that even mean? Oh, we both did that at the same time. That's so weird and sad.
But yes,
we just turned into old ladies, apparently.
Yes. This Greenhaw is a law enforcement agent man. He's a green law.
He's a green law. All right. So on the evening of October 17th, 1973, Greenhaw responded to a call from a woman who excitedly claimed that a UFO had landed in a nearby field outside town. He was, of course, skeptical and thinking he was being pranked, but regardless, he got into his patrol car and drove to the scene to respond to the call. He pulled up to the location, got out of his vehicle, and looked around, but he saw nothing. So he got back into his car and he thought, I'll drive around one last time. And when he did, he came face to face with what the Huntsville Times would later describe as a UWO, an unidentified walking object.
Oh, that's a new term. Sorry, so this is in Falkville, Alabama.
Yeah, so warm up your accent, Chris, because it's coming.
Oh, God.
So he encountered a 6-foot-tall metallic being with an antenna on top of its head. The surface of this being was reflective, similar in appearance to tinfoil or aluminium foil. He describes it as follows. Chris, if you would be so kind.
I apologize profusely to the good people of Alabama before I read this. I haven't even set eyes on what I'm going to read yet, but I do apologize.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Okay. My initial thoughts were maybe aluminum foil. But there were no pieces around there after it was all over. I didn't know what to believe at that point. It looked like his head and neck were kind of made together. He was real bright. Something like rubbing mercury on nickel, but just as smooth as glass. Different angles give different lighting.
You sound like Jerry the King Lawler.
No, that's much higher pitched. I think it was more JR, actually.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
By God!
Oh, my God, yeah.
By God, King Greenhaw's broken in half. His daughter's my witness.
So what do you think he did, Chris? What do you think he did face to face with this metallic being?
Shoot it right there on the spot. Just draw your sidearm and just double tap, boom, boom, straight to the chest. Didn't work. Couple to the head, doesn't work. Try and kneecap him, doesn't work. Get in your car, run him over, doesn't work. Get the shotgun from the back.
Get a table across two chairs, doesn't work.
Yeah.
Pile driver,
get a table out. Yeah. Climb to the top of a metal structure that's there for some reason and throw him straight off through the Spanish announce table.
Hurricane Rana doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that he opens fire. It doesn't work. And then basically it becomes the inspiration to that bit in Terminator 2 where they're driving away from the T-1000 and it's just like, Robert Patrick's just running after it.
Well,
which is even more amusing in my head because the way that you described it, or the way that Greenhaw described it, is much like the Tin Man from Thingy, not Alice in Wonderland. Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Oh God, what is that called again?
Not Wicked.
Follow the Yellow Brick. Oh, what is it called? Oh, that's so annoying.
But not in Kansas anymore.
Dorothy, Dog, Toto,
Red Shoes.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Kids, This is what it's like when you get to our age. You have to do word association to remember some of the most famous things.
With the lion and the Tin Man and
the lion and the Tin Man and the man behind the curtain.
The flying monkeys. Oh, God. Right.
Well,
Greece. Chris, you're wrong.
Okay.
What he did next was he said, "Howdy, stranger."
Oh, he did the other thing, like the Southern gentleman thing. Like, howdy, stranger, nice to meet you. And
guess what else he did, Chris?
Shoot it.
What we all hope anyone in the situation would do.
Oh, he's got a camera. He took a photograph with it. He took a proto selfie with it.
He took out his Polaroid camera and he took a motherfucking photograph. In fact, he took 4.
Oh.
He snapped a few pictures, and as he did, this being, whatever it was, began putting distance between itself and the sheriff. And by putting distance, I mean hauling ass. That thing was running.
No paparazzi.
It began running so quickly that Jeff described it as running like it had springed heels or something aiding it. He would later say that it moved like it had stiff joints, no bending of the arms and legs. I can't even imagine.
I'm trying to imagine it, and it's quite hilarious.
He said, "Whenever I think," I'll let you read this. So
I'm just going to read him as JR now. I'm just. Whenever I think about it, when I was a child, I used to watch the movie Lost in Space. The robot in the movie, it kind of reminded me of that to some extent.
When I read it, it made me think of the scene from Forrest Gump where he runs off his leg braces.
Run, Forrest, run.
I was running.
I was running. Jenny.
Honestly, I cannot imagine. Okay, so Chris, this is where you weren't actually wrong in part of your guess of what he did. So, not wanting to lose the creature, he jumped into his vehicle and he followed in hot pursuit. He said the car reached speeds of around 35 to 40 miles per hour on rough terrain, trying to keep up with this thing. In a later interview, he said he was going to chase it and run it down if he had to. So, Chris, I mean, are you ready to see the evidence?
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Right. Okay, so I've got the 4 Polaroids and I've got like one that's kind of closer up so you can see the details. But please look at these. First of all, just allow yourself to take in. I mean, This is probably the biggest evidence we've ever had in any case we've done.
Okay,
Not gonna lie.
This is big. So everybody out there, let's, I know we've been making a lot of fun, Wizard of Oz and JR and everything, but this is big.
Yeah.
If it's what Lindsay's promising, this is big.
It's big. And right, at first just allow yourself to absorb it and feel all of the feelings that you're going to feel. And then when you're ready, just describe it, okay? Here it comes.
Okay. So we have got, is this 6 or is this 4?
It's 4, and 2 of them are like the full size.
Okay. So we've got 4 Polaroids here, which are admittedly quite low quality, but they are...
It was dark, Chris. It was dark.
They are evidence of there being something out there. If we look at the enhanced ones, they appear to be, as described, a man covered in metal, or a human-shaped object, should I say, covered in metal. And then they've got a helmet, which has a visor on it with what looks to be something coming out of the top of it, potentially an antenna. It does strike me a little bit less X-Files, though, Linz, and a little bit more sort of original run Doctor Who with wobbly sets.
I was going to say Gary Glitter.
A bit like that, yeah. I mean, well, if you took the helmet off, oh my God, if you take the helmet off, it's Gary Glitter. And we all know what he's doing out there.
Yeah, we don't want to be in his gang.
Yeah.
We know that much.
No. So, yeah, we do unquestionably have a figure covered in aluminum, or something along those lines. But these pictures, they don't necessarily show us anything. I mean, if I put my Scully, if I put my Scully cap on, my Scully
Chris.
Cap, so if I put
Scully wig,
I put my Scully wig on for a second, and my very, very nice 90s blazer, I would say we've got no real evidence where these were taken. This could just be, somebody in the back garden. I mean, the original ones are incredibly low quality. The ones that are enhanced, I mean, the more I look at it, the more I'm seeing a human face in the second image you sent me, the one on the left. I kind of see like a human.
Do you reckon that's pareidolia, or do you think that's?
I think it probably is pareidolia.
Oh my God, that's so scary! I didn't even zoom in and look at it.
If you zoom in, it's like you can see like a nose and like the cleft of like a.
It's kind of like a Muppet.
Yeah, it's like a Tin Man. It's like it really is.
Oh wow, that's yeah. I didn't actually do that before. So
I will concede that this is evidence of there being something there. If we take him at his word, doesn't give me huge like this is unfettered proof that there are robots or part metal alien beings out there. Unfortunately.
Well, I didn't expect this from you, Chris.
However, I mean, I will say, it is worth exploring because we do actually have some evidence to go off here. It's a little bit more than a broccoli boy.
Oh, you can't take it back now.
No, I think
we looked at the full-on broccoli boy, Geff the mongoose on the fence.
Yeah,
remember that? That was good enough for you.
There's nothing in here, right? In this picture that doesn't tell me this is not, his mate Cletus, who is just wrapped up in a bunch of tin foil.
You're so offensive. No, but do you know what's funny, right? Like, I can kind of see, the boots at the bottom. Like, I kind of have some boots like this. Can you see how there's like a line? They like pull on, almost like police wear, I imagine, in some places.
Yeah, that's what...
Or a horse rider.
It looks like there's a human underneath it, and you can see shoes.
It's humanoid.
Shoe shapes, like...
Yeah.
Which I guess, yes, if you were humanoid, you would have something that would resemble a shoe. Yeah, okay. But, I mean, is this just... It's so low quality that it's really difficult to make out what you're actually seeing. But is this just a kind of a... Not quite a hazmat suit, but like sometimes people wear these reflective suits where they're... I don't know if they're like fumigating houses or if they're like doing something like that. Is this just a regular old piece of mining equipment?
Mining?
Well,
disco mining.
Yeah, well, dealing with extreme heats and stuff. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, I
those
know what
those
you
famous
mean.
lava farms they have in Alabama.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it looks kind of like a diver slash hazmat suit that's completely silver. And I'm guessing since it couldn't bend the knees or arms, that it was wrapped with something.
yeah,
Right?
like mummified almost.
Yeah, yeah. Like in the helmet, I don't like. Maybe you could spray it. I don't know, but it definitely is like it could very well be a person in a funny costume who almost got run over by the sheriff for looking scary. So it continues, Chris. A few nights later, he said fireballs fell to the ground from the area in the UFO was reported, but he said it felt like it was something he shouldn't see, so he just left and didn't say anything. Greenhaw was loud and proud about his experience at the start. Armed with his Polaroids, he told the tale of what he'd seen that night, and he wasn't met with the enthusiasm that he'd hoped for. He was instead ridiculed. Ridiculed to the point that he lost his wife, his first wife, and had to quit his job. And the story doesn't end there, Chris. Sadly, kind of takes a dark turn.
Poor guy. I mean, like...
honestly, it gets worse, man. Just for seeing Metal Man.
Yeah, come on. I saw a Metal Man. It turns into a divorce.
Right?
Guy, get a more supportive wife.
I know, isn't that crazy? So, not even 1 month after this happened, so on November 13th, 1973, the Birmingham News published an article detailing the aftermath. So Greenhaw was not only locally famous for what he saw, but kind of nationally known at the time for his Metal Man sighting. After going public with his story and the Polaroids, he was in the papers, he was on TV, he received harassing phone calls to his home. Greenhaw's wife answered one of the calls, wherein the caller said that he was going to, quote, get her husband for taking his picture. It's so mean, like to laugh, but it's obviously a prank, but yeah. On October 21st, so a bit after the sighting, Greenhaw's car engine blew up. 3 days later, his wife left him, filed for divorce, and that weekend, his mobile home burned down and was reduced to a pile of ashes. It was ruled to be due to faulty wiring. However, arson was allegedly suspected at one point. Isn't that mad?
Yeah, like, I mean, people say all kinds of wacky shit all the time, and you think, like, you might think in your head, right, okay, what a silly Billy you are. But never once have I thought, you know what I'm going to do? Teach that Muppet a lesson. I'm going to go and commit arson.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly arson was suspected, but even if not deliberate, like because of the situation and the attention he was getting, you can't help but kind of think, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, is it a string of bad luck or...
Oh, so you think sort of encountering this being provided bad luck?
I don't know. Like, his
like
life was
7
fine
years
before.
of bad luck for encountering the
Mirror Man, the broken Mirror Man.
The broken Mirror Man.
That's what he is. But isn't that wild? Like, he's lost his wife, his car blew up.
That's sad. That's really sad.
Yeah, his mobile home. So, in response to the series of unfortunate events, Greenhaw said,
it just seems like there's something wrong here. It almost seems like somebody or something wants me to leave Falkville, but I've already made up my mind that I'm not going to leave.
When asked if he believed in aliens, he said, why not? Stating that if humans exist on Earth, why not some other beings on another planet somewhere? For a while, nothing really happens. And according to Greenhaw, almost 10 years later, almost to the day, in 1983, somebody or something broke into his new home. Well, it wasn't the mobile home, it was the one he moved to. Broke into his home, and the Polaroids disappeared, along with his service revolver and a shotgun. Both guns, stolen from his residence, had been with him on the night that he saw the Metal Man. He filed a police report, but nothing came of it.
Was he still... So, sorry, I need to establish something, because I made an assumption he was a police officer before. Is he a police officer?
Yeah, he was the sheriff.
Right, so he didn't lose his job over this or anything, and he still was the sheriff.
Nah, he quit.
But they let him keep his gun and shotgun?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
We're taking your badge, you can keep your guns.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know if you just continued to be a police officer elsewhere and that you can take your shit, but apparently
That
he,
detail jumps out to me as
yeah,
unusual. But then again, I'm not an American sheriff, so if
in the
anybody,
70s,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean,
I would
maybe back
assume
then they did.
the gun laws and so on were less
Well, we have to,
yeah.
unless we want to call him a liar, I guess.
No, not that. It's just that maybe there was some sort of scheme, like when your work will buy you a bicycle, but you have to pay it off like in a little bit every month. Maybe he bought his shotgun and side piece.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he kept the Polaroid camera, because apparently they had these like Polaroid cameras that they would take around, and when they arrested someone, they'd take a mugshot. So he essentially took a mugshot of the Metal Man.
Got it. And I suppose that explains why he had that on his person. I imagine just taking pictures of suspects just for your art project probably isn't standard police procedure.
Exactly. Yeah, they would take like I guess like now we have body cam footage and stuff like that, but in like a phone. But yeah, they had Polaroids, which is kind of nuts. But I guess it's good because you got an instant picture. You can go, this was the guy, like if he got away.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, almost 10 years to the day, the Polaroids, which he said were in a safe place, were stolen. And 2 guns that he said were his service weapon and a shotgun that he had 10 years prior on the night that he actually saw this being. So they were stolen, according to him. It was really sad. He said his friends turned on him, and he eventually did move to a county 30 miles away. He bought a property in a remote area so he wouldn't be bothered by anyone. He did remarry. He had 2 biological children and 3 adopted children. He lived through illnesses that he said should have killed him, but survived them. And he frequently looked at his Polaroids up until they were stolen, forever wondering what it was he saw that day in 1973.
I see quite a lot of parallels in this story between this and the Bob's Balls case, actually. I know we were joking about that before, our first case we investigated, but we've got a relatively believable protagonist, somebody who's unlikely to make this type of thing up. We have had people before who have been. There's been quite a lot of police officers we've had on this show, actually.
Yeah, exactly. I think they get more attention, right? Because they're like, oh, they're like trustworthy or something.
Which might debunk that theory, actually. However,
yeah, actually,
with Bob's,
they're just people.
They're just people who see weird shit. With Bob's Balls, we had an older gentleman who showed no interest in this type of thing at all, in UFOs, and then came home and swearing that's what he saw, and his wife was very angry about his pants, if I remember rightly. But we have the same sort of thing here, somebody who seems to have absolutely no reason. They're not profiting from it, they're not gaining anything from it, but they are swearing down on their life this is what they saw. But the physical evidence from that Bob's Balls case was investigated by the police, but it was tantamount to basically track marks on the ground, which didn't prove that it was alien. But in this case, we do have actual photographic evidence of this. So whether you know this or not, I don't know, Linz, but did the police investigate, or did he just go on a vigilante mission looking for this?
I think he had all that kind of misfortune befall him after it. And then he did say in a later interview that he saw those like fiery lights in the sky, like falling to the earth around the time, like a few days after the UFO sighting, but he never mentioned them. I guess he sort of just thought, what's the point? Like, people were just sort of ridiculing him, and I think he just continued to believe he genuinely saw something, because he did say that it was running like extremely fast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's one thing. I mean, obviously, this is just one person's story, like you said. Like, if we can't really, I'm not saying he's lying. I do believe that he thought he saw something.
Yeah, the question might be less was he lying, and more what was somebody doing out there wearing this stuff. If we take the approach that no, it wasn't an alien, what was somebody doing out there dressed head to toe in tinfoil?
Yeah, and also, like, I believe that, don't quote me on it, but I believe that the call just came in, like, generally, and whoever could respond to it would respond to it, and he just happened to respond.
So somebody else had seen this.
A woman called in and said she saw a UFO. So obviously a police to the police. So obviously one of them is going to go and like check for UFO. There was no UFO there. And as he was driving around, he just noticed this metal guy, this sort of aluminium covered being down like a gravel path, I think it was, like while he was going around the perimeter. So obviously, like, if you want to look at it that way, it's like somebody kind of lured an officer out to see this thing.
Yeah. I mean, if this was slightly more modern, I would probably say that this person was doing something untoward with drugs. There was like a drug, like a Breaking Bad sort of scenario. Like there's like an underground cave or something, and they're doing something, and they, for whatever reason, they've been rumbled and they're trying to run away. So that's why they're running away as fast as their little tin legs will carry them. But
that's actually really good.
I'm not sure.
I thought you were going to say being silver spray paint.
Well, there could be that. I mean, obviously drugs were around, but I'm just not sure if there was the industry in sort of methamphetamines and stuff like that there. I mean, you wouldn't need to wear something like this really if you were growing like weed.
One never knows. I mean, maybe you just don't want to smell like it and you're like, I'll just wear this insulation suit that I found in someone's garage.
With a toy space helmet on my head. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine it was just something like absolutely innocent and silly.
Yeah.
And he almost got run over by the sheriff. Yeah,
there's two questions really. Number one, is Greenhaw faking it? Is this a hoax? And if not, what was this person doing? Because I don't think that this is an alien.
Neither do I.
Looking at the photographic evidence, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know what an alien looks like. But if they look like this, then they're from the planet Doofus.
From the planet Retro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't believe it was one, obviously. Like, I believe that he does, which is fine. And I think none of that should have happened to him. It's so horrible, like, how people reacted to him sharing his story. And if it was a prank, I hope that alien feels really guilty.
But it's interesting when you look at this type of thing, because, like, when was the last time? We've had a couple of them on the show, right? But there's been no real recent examples of people saying, I saw a robot space van.
Yeah, it's really vintage, isn't it?
It's a very sort of, in the 1970s, these were only really a few years removed from like the classic era of film, aliens coming down, the day the Earth stood still and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, those things bleed into the public consciousness, whereas now, where if someone's like, I've got photographic proof of an alien, we almost have an expectation of what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
It's going to look like a grey in some form. It's going to have a big bulbous head, thin body, long fingers, little mouth, and it's going to be grey, green, that type of thing. Like if it looked almost anything else to us, because that's sort of like the publicly accepted view of what aliens will look like.
Yeah,
almost anything else, you were like, that ain't an alien. No. So...
Like, I'm sure the robot alien was scary to people at some point in history, but to us, it just looks so goofy.
It's a very futuristic idea, like retro futuristic idea. Like the idea of like flying cars or something like that. Like it's...
I mean, the idea of the grey sort of like hazmat suit, I guess it kind of makes sense if you're in a UFO flying through space.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you could argue.
To be fair, actually, you take the spacesuit off this thing and you whack a grey head on it, it kind of suddenly looks more believable, because they are sometimes portrayed wearing sort of shiny reflective suits.
So, like, remember the Italians and on the pancakes? What was it? Whose pancakes?
I don't quite remember that.
Oh, God. Memories going, Chris. Gonna have to do like Sudoku and crosswords and shit now.
Possibly,
yeah, but yeah, like there's that one. They wore like spacesuits. Oh, this one kind of is quite close to Sam the Sandown Clown. Remember him?
Yeah, that's the case that I was thinking of.
Yeah, he's like a silly like robot kind of one. And he was in the Bufora journals, the British UFO Association journals, so that's extra funny. But yeah, I mean, I guess it is a type of alien, but it's not one that we often, apart from Sam, this is the only other metal one that we've seen. But I mean, 4 Polaroids, Chris. That thing let him take 4 Polaroids before it started running.
Maybe it was just the flashes that scared it off.
Maybe it was the flashes that made it look more sparkly.
Well, that as well.
Yeah, maybe it didn't look that silly in natural light. I don't know where I'm going with this, but so in short, what you're saying is you're not convinced.
I'm not. No.
Great. So here now I feel like an idiot. Here I came with bringing this evidence to the table, telling you you're going to believe again, and all I did was make it worse.
I do appreciate the photographic evidence. I do. I think at this point in the show, I appreciate anything other than such and such said.
And a drawing.
Yeah, a little drawing and a doodle on the back of a matchbook. So I do appreciate that actually in terms of the cases that we investigate, this is pretty high up there in terms of like the level of evidence.
But saying that, Chris, once again, the evidence has been stolen.
That's true. How did we get? Were these published in a paper? Were they?
I guess so, because he had 4 of them, and he was going here, there, and everywhere.
Why?
But the originals,
steal them, then?
Yeah, he said he had them in a safe place, and someone came in and stole the things that he had from that night.
I suppose photographs information was less transferable back then. I mean, now if it's out there once, it's out there forever.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
If it gets printed in one local paper, you've got to rely on people having copies of that paper and so on. It's not as easy as now. You just do a quick Google, but yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. Just like all the other evidence, Chris.
So I did a quick little look here to see if there was any recent kind of
metal men.
And in 26 in South America, in Peru and Brazil, there were descriptions of a tall, metallic-looking humanoid with stiff robotic movements.
Oh my gosh, he's back in Brazil?
Yeah.
On his hollybobs?
No physical evidence has emerged, but apparently there are low-quality videos.
Find it.
Yes, I will. I'm going to see if I can find that now. That being said, I cannot find any video footage of this.
See? Just like all the other evidence of the metal men, it's gone.
Wiped.
Lies, and lies on top of lies.
But here you go. Here's, this goes to show you. So here's an article that I came across here. I'll just read you the headline from it. Peru's 7-foot-tall aliens turn out to be illegal gold miners.
It's kind of like you said at the start.
Yeah. So apparently, sorry, I've got to read this bit. Apparently what prompted people was the fact that these beings were moving around, almost floating around. And what it turns out is that these illegal mining cartels were using jetpacks to go deeper into the forest.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh,
that's actually amazing.
Yeah. Alto Nanay is rich in gold and metal deposited in riverbeds, and eyewitnesses, including a school teacher, claimed that a strange alien-like creature was flying from the ground. The local community, the Ikitu, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, I do apologize, but I didn't prep for this. I'd asked the military to intervene after a 15-year-old was reportedly cut on the neck in one of these attacks.
Ooh.
Apparently, it's speculated the gang are using jetpacks to reach more unattainable spots in the dense jungles near the Nanay River to mine for more gold. They're using state-of-the-art technology such as thrusters that allow people to fly. The locals would compare the attacks to green goblins and speculated it was the quote-unquote face peelers. Right, there's another episode in itself, but I think we might have just bunked it.
Bonus episode incoming.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for that, Linz, for this tale of robot alien hijinks.
Yep, you are welcome. Yeah. And we should also say a little hello to your friend David, because he listened for the first time last week.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thanks, David. Are you listening to this
Afro
one?
Man episode.
Absolutely not. You just wanted to listen to Afro Man, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that has left a deep, deep mark on me as an individual.
Afro Man.
Yeah, I now cannot stop listening.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yes. Like I said, I'm a petty man, so I respect the pettiness that this man has got to do, just with more skill than I would ever have.
Yep. And you've got another music themed episode coming up, right, Chris? Soon?
I do. We should have a bonus episode coming out very soon, which we'll have a similar music theme. We'll leave it there for the moment. You'll see it,
yeah.
but you'll probably be more shocked that there's something coming out on the Patreon. But there is going to be a nice little episode coming your way relatively soon.
Hell yeah.
So thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
And we'll see you next time when we open another file on Dystopian Simulation Radio.